Alpha Pickle here, and we are down in what I call our power room. And I was getting us some more power going. So we got these culinary generators. We showed them off a little bit last episode, but I went ahead and made 8 more. And I got baked potatoes pumping it in right here. Not a ton yet, but we're starting to get a few built up. Then I'm just going to activate this servo, and these guys should start cranking out some power. It's only going to use the first few since we don't have enough baked potatoes, but we will hopefully be able to fix that this episode pretty easily. And I made it so we can easily add a good 8 or 16 more of these generators if we would like, and I just got power going up to where our power is going last time. So, I also, I can get back here, wanted to start on some actually additions mods. So I got the Atomic Reconstructor, which is like the first thing you need in this mod, and it needs power, which we got, as you can see in the bottom left corner, and we got this energy cell above it, which I don't think it's outputting to it. There we go, now it is. And then if you have a redstone torch in your hand and you right click this, you can change the redstone mode, because otherwise it'll just constantly run and use your power. So now it's on pulse, so every time we send it a redstone signal, shoots out that cool little laser beam. And what you need it for is to pretty much craft a lot of the items in actually additions. It has a couple of its own unique items like this, the Ennori crystal, whatever it's called. And it is made with iron ingots, and the Atomic Reconstructor will turn into their crystals. So let's go get us some iron and we will demonstrate this. Okay, I got us some iron. So what you'll want to do is just throw it on the ground just like that and activate your constructor, and there we go. And I just crafted all those because we had enough power, so we got 5 of them. You can also go ahead and just make blocks, I believe. I think you can. Yeah, there we go. I was like, maybe not with iron, but there's a couple other things you can craft with the Atomic Reconstructor. Let's see if we can just look at all the recipes for it. There's not a ton that you need this for, but there's enough. Okay, so you can make redstone into these, lapis into those, diamonds into those. You got emeralds, block of coal, iron, so basically all your metals, it looks like. And then these fancy lens for later. I've never actually used those, but I know you can. Yeah, for the most part, the main thing you're going to be crafting with it is going to be all the crystals. So basically out of iron, diamond, lapis, and redstone, and etc. And then I went ahead and ran some power over here, which kind of looks kind of wonky right now. But that is because we are going to try and get, I don't even know if it's a quest. Is it really not a quest? Oh, there it is. Empowerer. This is what we want. So we want an Empowerer and 4 display stands, and you can read this over here if you'd like. Basically, you need the Empowerer in the center, and you got to send power to the display stands, and you'll need 4 of those to the sides of it, and it'll basically, with that power, convert items in the middle to certain items. So it's like a crafting method, basically. So, look at all this new stuff we gotta craft. We're gonna need 5 display stands, it looks like, which will need green block and quartz, which is just made from quartz. So we need a lot of quartz. We can do that, and then we're gonna need 5 advanced coils plus. Just want to get it all added up so we can go ahead and get it all at once. So it looks like we need 6 advanced coils. Make that 7 actually for the battery. Let's get those first. 7 advanced coils. They're just made with basic coils with gold nuggets around them, which is just made with black quartz with the redstonia crystal around it. So I'm going to go ahead and craft up some of the redstone. And again, we're going to have to use this machine right here. Just drop the redstone dust. I can actually demonstrate it real quick. So let's just throw that right there and activate it. And there you go. So I'm going to get all that together and we'll start crafting that up. So I think I got everything we need. Let's head down here and use the Reconstructor one more time. Got the chiseled quartz and the regular block of quartz. I got 15 of each. Should be just enough. Then we just need to go back up to our crafting table, and I think I have everything to craft it all. So first, we need to make this battery. Then we need to make the double battery. then we can make, oh no, I forgot the iron casing. Okay, there we go, got the iron casings, and now we should be able to make our display stands. Again, we only need 4 of them, but we need 1 for the crafting recipe, so that makes a total of 5. Look at that. Should be everything. We should be able to go set it up real quick. So the display stands, again, are going to be the ones that need power, and they take quite a bit of power, so we'll probably want to throw some energy cells underneath these fairly quickly. But for now, this is all we are going to do. We can go ahead and hide all of that. And I don't believe the Empower actually uses power, so we should be good. And then you look at this, I don't know if it'll show me. Oh yeah, that is. Here's the recipe. So basically it's like a multi-crafting thing, if that makes sense. So to make the empowered Restonian crystal right here, you need the regular Restonia crystal, and then these crafting components surrounding it. So basically you would put your brick, redstone, your nether brick, and your red dye of any kind, it looks like, on these display stands on the side, and then you'd put the middle item in the middle, and then it would use power to slowly craft it. So you can craft quite a few different things, as you'll see if you go through these pages. I don't think there's anything we want particularly right now, but one of the goals is we want greenhouse glass, and it's kind of expensive. It is and it isn't. Pretty cheap, but it does require this right here. The rest is pretty cheap. It just takes green stained glass and some saplings. But these crystals, for instance, take a few things. So there's the recipe right there. So we'll have to make the palace crystals, which I believe is lapis, and then we'll need some prismarine shard and cyan dye. And an easy way to get prismarine shard, because we're not going to go kill these fools, I don't think, is we just throw nether quartz in the reconstructor, and we can get prismarine shards that way. So let me see if I got cyan dye and stuff, and if we can get all this stuff together, we might go ahead and make enough of this to put on our potato farm. But first, let's actually go see how it's doing down here. It might actually be keeping up. It does not look like it though. Definitely not. So we need more baked potatoes. Let's go see how it looks up top. Make sure there's no bottleneck in the piping or anything like that. Redstone furnace is cruising, so it just doesn't have the potatoes. Also, off camera, I added an augmentation to this machine. So basically, I put the hardened conversion kit on it, or hardened upgrade kit, which I think I have shown you guys before. And if not, we'll be using those very soon, so you'll get to see them in action again. But it basically upgrades the block and thermal expansion. This is the first upgrade, and it gives you 1 spot for an augment, and there's a bunch of different augmentations you can add. And one of them is this one for the redstone furnace, which, as you can see right there, gain additional food when cooking. So basically, we're getting 2 baked potatoes per 1 potato. So it's even more efficient that way. So that's pretty cool. Only downfall is it can only cook food items. It can't cook any ores or anything like that. But again, this is just for the potato farm, so we don't need to cook ores or anything. But yeah, let me go work on that greenhouse glass. I was getting some of this stuff together, and I actually decided I'm going to show you guys how these upgrade kits and such work with the thermal expansion machines. So I think if I type kit, yeah, we'll get them all. So you got upgrade kits right here, which are do exactly what they say, they upgrade it. But you also got conversion kits. So the upgrade kits upgrade it 1 tier at a time. So you have to upgrade it to harden, and then then reinforce, then signalum, and then resonant. So you can't just jump straight to resonant on a machine. So if you do the conversion kits, you can. So if you read that, it can be used on any lower tier. So you can go ahead and make the resonant one, which is the top one, and it basically takes the lower level one. So you're going to end up using basically the same amount of items. So like right here, you got the 4 upgrade kits, but you just combine them all into one to make a conversion kit. So that way you don't have to add them one at a time. But yeah, I'm trying to cook up glass, so we're going to go ahead and throw this reinforced one we got from a quest reward, I believe. And I also made a stack of these, as I shown. They're pretty cheap to make, and we're not really hurting for gold right now. So we're going to go ahead and throw 2 of those in there. And as you'll see now, it takes more power, and it's cooking a lot quicker. I also don't know if I showed you guys, I threw some chests down here. I know it's not the prettiest thing, but it gets the job done. For now, basically, it's just set up so it pulls items out and places them in the corresponding machine. So this one has sand in it, and it's placing it in here, obviously, as you'll see. There it goes. But yeah, let me finish crafting these. So hopefully I did the math correct. I think we have everything. We got to throw the lapis blocks in front of this, and we'll get these palace crystal blocks, which I believe, I don't actually remember 100%, but I believe this is the recipe, so that's what we're gonna go with. Oh no, we need to turn these into prismarine shards. And as you can see, these machines use quite a bit of power. I don't know if this is outputting power. It should be. I don't think there's a... Yeah, there's no wire directly behind it. So this thing, either this is only outputting 1000, which isn't enough, or this can't intake that much power at a time. I don't know, that's something we'll have to look at later on. We need... And why didn't that work? Okay, I think we need 15 more. Come on. Get the power. So close. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. See if upgraded energy cell will fix that or not. Anyways, we got our 24 prismarine shards. So now we got those crystals in the middle, and let's see if I remember the recipe. Yep, I think I did, and that's how we empower this item. And it's gonna take a bit. I'll watch the first one, but after that I'll do the rest off camera. While this is going, I figured I'd go ahead and mention I am going to try to stream a little bit, so check out my Twitch channel. It's linked on my homepage. I can get the link real quick too if you guys are interested. But I'm going to try to just stream, probably just doing some of the quests, because I think the quests are getting kind of boring now. Mainly the thermal expansion and actually additions, because I still don't want to start several mods at a time. But the quest lines are kind of boring. We want to start making cool machines and stuff. So anyways, check it out on twitch.tv/alphapicklemc. So that's the same as my YouTube channel, Alpha Pickle. And then it just has MC at the end. No spaces. So check it out. And I might be streaming on there. Hopefully my computer can handle it. And I'm going to go ahead and craft the rest of these off. Okay, so I just got all 8 of these charged up, and we're just going to turn them into the dust, or whatever you want to call it, and then we should be able to make our greenhouse glass. I did enough for 2 whole stacks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and get these placed, and you guys can see the effect a little bit. I think we want them right there, that's fine. You can technically put them up higher if you want to. Go ahead and do it like that. And do we have our builder's wand? Of course we do. Good old builder's wand. Save us some time. And voila. It's officially sped up. Look how fast it's growing already. Already got a ton of potatoes it's not even keeping up on. See that? It's pretty great. This thing, I'm pretty sure, can run at least 16 of those culinary generators. It's kind of hard to tell because most of the time at your base your generator isn't running the whole time because you're not always using power, just when you're using machines. So kind of hard to tell because sometimes they're just sitting there idle. But anyways, that should keep us powerful for a little bit. I think I'm gonna actually call it here pretty soon, pretty much right now. But wanted to again mention the Twitch thing. I'm going to try to stream. I want to get the quest lines hopefully done, because either next episode or the episode after that, if we are far enough, I want to start on Ender.io and start getting some mob spawners, because I want to get us a Wither Skeleton mob spawner and start getting some of the fancier items so we can get some of the other generators from extra utilities running. So I have a few ideas for that, so that should be fun. But like I said, I want to get a lot of that done on stream, keep the episodes a bit more interesting, try to build cool contraptions on the episodes. It's just kind of hard right now, time-wise and everything for me, because I've been working and stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.